Hi, I'm Verstandra. Welcome back to the Silent Age. Danger, crocodiles, no swimming. Oh, come on, crocodiles? It's pretty obvious Lambert doesn't like visitors, but that sand is really over the top. This isn't exactly somewhere. Or Lambert, this is definitely the right place. The box and label are pretty faded from the sun, so I can't make out who it's to or from. It's been sitting out here a pretty long time. I guess nobody will care if I take a peek. It's a trophy for outstanding excellence in the field of experimental physics. I wouldn't drink out of it, but if the last few hours taught me anything, is that I'll probably find some use for it.
Man.
Okay, we're out of power. Flooded boat. It's completely flooded. The boat's not going anywhere but down. And then we used the trophy to get rid of the water. All drained and no holes in the bottom either. Didn't get to read the last part. It's completely dry. I need to fill it up. Maybe if I hadn't thrown the trophy away. Oh, let's see what we have here. Manual jack, mechanical jack. It's an actual, not sure what it is, but wait, there's usage description on the side. Attached to Sphinx. Great. It's an enema pump. I don't know what that means. The cap is still on. Plenty of gas left. So now there's gas in that thing. We use that on the motor. That should do it. I don't understand why we have the jack though.
When I was a little lad, and some mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Okay. Right. Warning sign. Right, I get it. Lambert likes his privacy, but these crocodile signs are really laying it on a bit thick. Those spikes are usually pointy. Unusually pointy, almost as if someone had them sharpened. Can I use the jack on the fence? Man, that jack really did the trick. I should be able to squeeze through now. That's why we needed the jack. Garden shears. Lambert sure takes his gardening seriously. These are some quality shears. Empty. Yes, there's nothing growing inside. Oh. Oh, timeout. What the? How? Don't think that will work. Well, that would make for the manest epitaph in history. There's got to be no one left to carve it in something. Okay. Oh, make a hole in the fence. Well, the shears are history, but at least I managed to make a decent me-sized hole. Interesting. Okay, camper door. Lucky me, it's open. I think I saw a clownfish outside. Light switch. Electronic component. It's some kind of electronic thing. Equipment. There's a lot of electronic parts in here, none of which I recognize. Oh, okay, that's a drawing. It looks like the blueprint for the still. There was a key. I'm gonna get that. Some kind of small key. I wonder what it goes to. Okay, so... Looks like Lambert's been cooking up some moonshine in here. Right. Still... Oh yeah. Lambert must like his hooch, or he's using that hooch for science. Might be that the key fits for... Oh yeah, maybe it fits for this junction box. Fish. There's a big bright fish down there. Okay, I'm gonna check out the grill. Someone forgot to clean out... Oh, crap. Somebody forgot to clean out the grill and then... Can I use tongs on the fish? I can reach it, but that sucker's still too... Oh. Oh. Why did I need to... Why did I need to do this? That grill is so gross, I think I'd rather eat the fish raw. I am gonna feed the crocodile the fish. I think. Maybe. Okay. Thank you. Chainsaw. Will that come in handy? Figures. I finally come across something useful like a chainsaw. And of course there's no gas in it. Because why would there be? Can I fill the chainsaw with the alcohol? Maybe. Empty chainsaw with still. I filled it up with alcohol from the still. I sure hope this works. I don't know why I did that though. Wait. I think there was a cabinet. I didn't... This? No. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think I checked out all the things in the van. In the camper. That's what it's called. Front door is locked with a crocodile guarding the door. I'll probably keep it locked at all times too. How does he get out of the house though? Am I gonna... Yes, I am gonna. Right. Chapter 7. The house. Abstract painting. It's a triangle made of cubes going in circles. There's a star in the middle. It's a triangle, but it's going in circles. Kind of reminds me of the... Not much here except the box of matches. These could come in hand. Oh, there's only one left in the box. Kind of reminds me of a game called Hocus that I have on my phone. Abstract painting. It's a painting of a bunch of stacked cubes. I actually can't tell which one is at the top. They all seem to be. Starburst clock.
Boy.
This guy sure has style. A wine opener. It's a wine opener. A small shelf. Nothing in here of any interest. Abstract painting. Not a curve in it, but it's going in circles. It's pretty dark in here, but I'm positive these are all the same book. Really thick ones too. I doubt Lambert will miss a few. A dust print of a gun. Looks like there used to be a rifle mounted here. While I am breaking into someone's home, I'm gonna burn the books. There. These should work just great. But why am I doing this though? Wow, these old books really something. Why did I light the fire though? Warm and cozy. I met piles and piles of books. I met a dude that was dying. I can barely make it out, but it looks like a lot like the other paintings in here. I met a dude that was dying, and
Nice.
ooh, nice rock. Wait, there's something under here. I met a dude that was dying. He gave me a time machine, and I'm breaking into their home and lighting their books on fire. I can't get. Okay, so I'm gonna use the wine opener to open the trapdoor. But I want to check out the piano first. Very classy. I wish I knew how to play. I never had piano lessons growing up, but I did play a mean kazoo. Chapter something, the wine cellar. Looks like floor plans for the house, with a lot of handwritten notes. It seems Lambert is planning a lot of renovations. The door is locked, but it doesn't feel too solid. There's a lot of wine from just one guy. There's a bottle missing from its shelf. Yes, I can see that. That's a door. Ooh. Blueprints. The blueprints for a time machine. I don't exactly have an engineering degree, but it says so on the drawings. That's a shelf with a light bulb? Tanning light bulb. I guess even scientists want to look their best. I thought it was elements, but it's just A1, A2, A3, A4, B1, B2, blah blah blah. Blueprints. Wait, is that just for all of them? Also big words and numbers here, but the drawings are really cool. Desk lamp. It's just a regular desk lamp. So what if I...
No.
What? Is the bulb way too big to fit on the desk lamp?
No.
Okay. Spherical contraption. I've never seen anything like this. It looks like a diving bell or a submarine. Can I use that? I think this thing needs more than just a light bulb. Trash can. Man, I've been in this job for too long. I can't even walk by a trash can anymore without checking if it needs emptying. Right. Can I put the... Maybe I can put... I can't get it to work. Can I change out the light and then no? Can I go up the trapdoor? Yeah, piles and piles of books. Is there any lights anywhere? Lamp. It's a lamp. Can I use the tanning bulb on the lamp? Holy smokes, that's bright. Hey, my time machine is working again. Cool. That's an axe. There's an axe in there. I can't reach it from here though. Those are some tough wines. Okay. Can I go outside again? Need to get Lambert inside is my best bet. Okay, so we don't need to go outside again. It's stuck. Yeah, alright. A barrel. It's an empty barrel. It looks like some kind of water collection system. Raised beds. Vegetables. This should be how he survived this long. Fireplace. Looks like it's been a while since it saw any use. Raised beds. Yeah, that's just the same. And a twig. A dry twig. I guess I put a Stranger Things to good use. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything else. I can't get going. Yeah. So I have a dry twig. Fire extinguisher. This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Ah, wait. It's one of those extinguishers that need to be filled up with water first. Aha. It's locked. And didn't this door used to be... For some reason, Lambert replaced his wooden doors with steel ones. Shelves. There's enough food here to survive for a month. And that's the same thing. Huh, this wasn't here before. Huh. I think it was there before. Yeah, that's locked. But it doesn't feel too solid. Can I break it with a fire extinguisher? Area, man bangs on extinguisher. Receives faithful shrapnel. Even if there were any papers left. Something. Ooh, small photo lab. It's a small darkroom over here. Red bulb, photo equipment, developer. It's got everything. Got the lid off. It's full of oil. The twig's oily now. The fire extinguisher is probably the last thing I want to be flammable. Blueprints. The Mark II. This drawing is really complicated, but the outline of it looks a lot like the time machine I have.
Wow.
Man, this is really something. According to those other blueprints, this was Lambert's first version of the time machine. It looks completely abandoned though. Wow. Okay, so I have a twig with oil on it. Strange, I'm pretty sure this door used to be wood. It's all steel now. So I have an oily twig. I don't think that will work though, but I can try. I can't. Okay. Okay, so let's get upstairs. Change to future. Move this way. Fill this with water. All filled up with water, and I reckon I'm gonna light this on fire. Okay, whatever I demand with this, I'd better go do it quick. Yeah, burn the house down. Burn the twigs to get the axe so I can chop down the door. This is not very safe. Okay, so this is gonna burn vines. I need to step back. Whoa, that worked a little better than I thought it would. Then I extinguished the fire. Is that? I think I'm done playing with fire for today. That was stuck in there pretty good, but I got it. Because I'm a Strong Joe. I think that was our name. Joe. Okay. So we head downstairs. I feel like there should be something. We should find a gun. So maybe the individual that we're looking for has the gun. Here's Johnny. Huh. Somebody's taking good care of this fish. Lambert has to be around here. That's a tinfoil hat. Maybe. There are a couple of notebooks in here. March 11, 1971. I prepared a logbook for documenting my progress. This is just in case something happens to me and someone else needs to continue my work. It's been just under a month since I left Archon. From what little I've heard, they seem to be pushing ahead with more time travel trials, despite all the setbacks. Fools. Something. June 16, 1971. Preliminary build for my own homegrown version of the something. EMPCI would I henceforth refer as the time machine should take no less than 3 years to complete my own, barring the setbacks, of course. 3 years, 40 years. There are a couple of this is just in case someone else needs to continue my work. From what little they seem to be pushing ahead with more time trials despite all the setbacks. Fools, every last one. Nice. Okay, plants. Here's a couple of small plants. Pretty. No matter how many times I walk those steps with my eyes, I always seem to end up in the same place. Bed. This bed is hard as a rock. This can't be good for a guy his age. Lava lamp. It's a lava lamp. Man, I love these. I do too. I'd probably be pretty grumpy if I slept in this bed this hard. No matter how many... okay, so that's just the same. Plant. It's another small plant. Notebooks. July 1972. No progress this week. 2 months of cold nights since the imbecile broke my bedroom door. And last night I nearly got mauled by a bear, so I finally caved out and built something. I'd like to see him blunder his way through these, so I'll just omit his accused new meaning term idiot-proof. This one is dated July 1985. It's the math. There's simply no fighting it. No way in hell I'm going to reliably generate 1.21 kilowatts required to power the current design. I'm scrapping it. The whole thing. Time to start over. I'm going in circles and everything just keeps bringing back to the handheld device that an idiot showed me. How in the blazes did I accomplish that? Huh. So it's the loop thing. So the future version have showed the former version themselves. The thing. Okay. Whoa. Oh. That's weird. I don't think this bottle is made of glass. Even the cork seems something. Okay, so we head out. We put the odd wine bottle in the wine shelf. And ta-da! There's a secret passage behind the shelf.
Stop right there.
Whoa, wait. Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe.
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here. Or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
By you.
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world. You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. You gave me this. It's an chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family's signet. I made this. It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you'd been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You've succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation.
Cool.
I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations. And after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this too was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus. Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening. And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trials must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan.
I didn't
And it
know.
turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner.
Oh.
But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.
Ba-dum-ts. Nice. Cool. The night before. Chapter 8. Outside Archon. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. This has gone on a bit longer than I expected. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and good night.